Ngayon naman, kasama natin si Father Arnold Abelardo ng Philippine Orthopedic Center dahil recently lang, Carla, no, ay nagkaroon ng resignation si Pope Benedict XVI. At yan ang pag-uusapan natin ngayong umaga with Father Arnold. Good morning.
Yes, good morning JC at good morning din Carla. Yes. Maganda umaga rin sa lahat ng mga
good morning,
nanonood.
Father.
Father, ang umpisahan siguro natin, yung sinight or yung lagi sinasabi kasi na dahilan recently no ng resignation or retirement, whichever you may call it, ni Pope Benedict XVI ay dahil sa edad niya, no, at dahil sa health concerns na rin niya. Although you were raising earlier, Father, na ang ginamit niyang word exactly ay conscience. No? Ano ba, Father, sa tingin ninyo, yung iba't ibang dahilan kung nag-resign or nag-retire si Father?
Siguro una, sa 1 bilyong Katoliko, sa maraming Katoliko dito at iba ring mga non-Catholic na alam kong meron ding pagkilala sa Pope, mahalaga na intindihin yung sulat na ginawa niya. It's an open letter at sinasabi niya na with clear conscience before God, ito yung aking desisyon. At having thought, having reflected, having yung bang pinag-isipan niya talaga, talagang hindi na niya kayang magpatuloy dahil na rin dun sa deterioration daw ng kanyang health because of age at saka yun ding mga pabago-bagong proseso na raw, yung changes ngayon because of sa maraming pagbabago sa mundo, siguro sa pananaw niya, base na rin sa kanyang sulat, mas makabubuti na siya ay mag-resign. So he is renouncing the papacy. Hindi ibig sabihin ni-renounce siya ang pagiging pare o pagiging bishop. He will remain a bishop. But what he is renouncing is yung sinatawag niya na yung ministry of Petrine ministry, yung responsibility niya as bishop, as pope, as bishop of Rome. At yun maibigay na sa mas nakababata o sa mas iba pa at magkaroon ng pagbabagong selection.
So this means, Father, babalik pa siya sa priesthood even after niya mag-pope?
Pagkatapos yan, hindi ibig sabihin na siya titigil niya sa pagkapare o pagka-obispo. Ang sinasabi lang niya, ako'y umaalis sa aking dun sa office mismo.
Alright.
Hindi na siya magpapatuloy dun sa pagiging pope dahil dun sa pag-resign niya, he's not retiring. Actually, ang ano niya is resigning. And then, sa pag-resign niya, ibig sabihin, ang sabi niya, starting February 28 at 8 p.m., bakante na ang papacy. At pag mula nun, tatawagin ngayon yung tinatawag ng College of Cardinal o yung asosasyon o samahan ng mga cardinal. Lahat ng mga cardinals ay tatawagin ngayon sa Rome para tinatawag na conclave o yung kanilang gathering. Para magdasal, magnilay, mag-usap-usap, at pumili uli ng bagong Santo Papa.
Yes. Father, ako personally, nang nakita ko yung news, sobrang nagulat ako. As a priest, what was your reaction?
Siyempre, nagulat dahil nga for the last 100 years, nasanay ang simbahan na ang Pope till death, do as part sa Rome. Pero hindi ine-expect ng mga tao dahil siyempre sa tingin natin, okay pa naman si Pope Benedict, mabait na tao, matalino. Pero siyempre hindi natin alam kung ano yung nangyayari dun sa kanyang health. Siya yung nakakaalam nun, siya at yung doktor niya o siya mismo, tansyado niya yung katawan niya. Kasi as a Pope, maalala niyo, Pope John Paul II, he has to travel. He traveled all over the world, sa Philippines, Brazil, Africa. Pero siguro hindi na niya makaya. So kaya ang sabi niya, sinight niya yung reasons of health at talagang sabi niya, in my conscience before God, talagang hindi ko na kayang magpatuloy. At kaya nga, nire-renounce daw niya para nang noon magkaroon ng bagong eleksyon at makapili ng bago. Fresh air, fresh mandate at panibagong cardinal na mapipili.
To clarify, Father, sinabi niyo 600 years, no? Ibig sabihin before meron na ring nag-resign na
Before
Pope.
meron na ring mga nag-resign na ilan dahil din sa iba't ibang mga kadahilanan because of the history of the church. May nag-resign dahil sa nangyayaring pag-aaway ng ilang mga Kristiyano noon, o may bahagi ng gera, o dahil bata pa, nagbago yung isip ng panahon na yon. So they resigned for different reasons. So ibig sabihin, hindi lang ito yung first time na mayroong nag-resign na Pope o ni-renounce niya yung kanyang ministry as the Bishop of Rome.
Right. Although si Pope Benedict XVI kasi Carla is I think 88 na.
Mga
no?
Yes.
ganun ang edad
So
niya.
talagang
Medyo ano siya.
yung health,
Oo.
it really takes a toll.
Tama, oo.
Oo
Tsaka,
nga po.
tsaka imagine mo, you have 1 billion Catholics and then many dioceses, archdioceses, talagang mahihirapan ng isang nasa edad niya.
Mhm.
Iba-ibang reason eh. I think ang isang bagay na kailangan irespeto ng lahat o ma-accept doon ay mula sa kanyang puso, mula sa kanyang konsyensya, mula sa kanyang pagdarasal before the Lord. Lord, hindi ko na talaga kayang ipagpatuloy ito. I am renouncing at
Right.
para magkaroon ng bagong Pope.
Mhm.
As simple as that. Walang ibang mga rason o ano man, kundi talagang inilatag niya kung bakit niya yung ministry niyo. Not because of personal controversy or anything, but very honest yung Pope natin at sinabi niya, I am renouncing it dahil hindi na kaya ng aking kalusugan.
Mhm.
Yes. So,
Mahirap
Father, since nag-resign, hindi nag-retire, nag-resign siya, same pa rin yung conclave, right? It will be the same process of choosing a pope. Can you tell us more
In
about
the history, yung conclave kasi, pagka-resign niya or when a Pope died, merong time niya na hayaan muna na kung namatay, nalibing, katulad yung kay Pope John Paul II.
Tama.
Pero in the case of resigned o nag-renounce, ang tagal na kasi nung last resignation, iba yung ano. So, effective nung kanyang February 28 at sinigyan niya pa rin ng oras 2000 hours which is 8 p.m. Tatawagin na yung lahat ng mga cardinals niya. Magagather sila and by count, there are 118 mga electables at saka mga eligible to votes na member ng College of Cardinals. Tatawagin sila from different parts of the world and they will gather in Rome.
Okay.
Doon sa Rome, yung tinatawag na conclave na yun, sasama sila, magdarasal, magninilay, nakakulong sila ron. Talaga enclosed yun. Pag-uusapan nila, magpe-prayer, magse-sharing sila, and then they will choose among themselves.
How long does this take, Father?
Depende.
Mm.
Pwedeng ilang araw lang o linggo sa kanilang pagninilay at pagdarasal do sa conclave na yon, yung 118 cardinals na yon makapili na.
Mm.
By a vote of 2/3,
Two-thirds.
kung right away sa kanilang pagdarasal ang espiritu, sabi niya, ito talaga. Kasi ang pagkakaiba niyan, hindi katulad ngayon, may election tayo ngayon.
Tama.
Mangangampanya ka. Uy, boto mo si Cardinal 1 o si Cardinal 2. Hindi eh. Talagang you will have your own space. Magdarasal ka, very serious, very committed ka talaga. And before the Lord, even yung pagboto mo, pagdadasalan mo yan. Pipirmahan yan. Sasabihin, before God, I make this act and I'm voting. Eliho o I am electing this person. Ikakast yun. Bibilangin nila yon isa-isa. Pagkabilang nila at hindi sila nakakuha ng 2/3, uli yun?
Kung 2/3 ng 118, I think that's 72. 72 cardinal votes ang kailangan ng isang ng ating next pope.
Ng next
which
pope.
is a huge number. At parang nakakakaba kung gaano katagal ito. Although I think
Pero meron din silang tiebreaker na after 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 votes at wala pa rin, meron silang tinatawag na meron ng simple majority.
Okay.
Okay.
So it really is an exercise in discernment. Kasi syempre
It is an
parang-
tama Carla.
Yeah.
It is an exercise of discernment. It is an exercise of prayer na talagang hindi lang basta-basta, sino nang gusto natin?
tama.
Sino ang pinakasikat dito? Sinong pinaka-in? Sinong pinaka-cool? Hindi ganun.
Pinaka-cool talaga. Ikaw panalo doon, Father, kapag pinaka-cool.
Tama rin.
Although just to be clear as well, anyone is qualified technically, Father,
Pwede,
kahit
oo.
hindi cardinal. Although usually cardinal ang pinipili.
Dahil sila na yung nandoon magkakasama, but also kung na po talagang someone na aware din at alam niya yung buhay ng simbahan. Hindi ka lang kasi it is not just about celebrating the sacrament, but also meron ding mga administrative
Right.
task like this Pope, hindi lang siya involved sa mga bishop but also involved in justice, in peace, in reconciliation. And the concern is not just for the Catholics, but for the world.
Yes.
For the concerns of the environment. So, kaya makikita mo yung kanyang solidarity.
Father, meron lang akong gusto i-clarify. Yung mga cardinals dito, magkakakilala na sila? Like, merong other times na nagkakasama sila?
Yung mga cardinals na yan, they know each other because there are gatherings. Sometimes in Rome, kuminsan, ang Pope, magpapatawag siya ng Synod of Bishops. So, yung nagkakakita-kita sila ron. Or sometimes, these cardinals, they studied in Rome. Kuminsan, magkaka-eskwela sila.
Okay.
So, they are not unknown to each other. But also because in the church, may mga palitan sila ng idea, may mga Bishop Conference of the Philippines, for example, o CELAM, Central America, American Conference, or the African or European Conference, or in the United States, the Catholic Conference of Bishops of United States of America. So, nagkakausap-usap yung mga yan. Meron din silang consultation. Kung halimbawa, lumindol sa isang area, alam natin na yung obispo doon ay si bishop ganito, tapos susulat yung obispo. Bawat obispo magkakakilala. Hindi man personally, but they know na sino yung bishop doon.
Right.
Even in the Philippines, ang lahat ng mga bishop magkakilala because every year they meet at least once or twice to gather and to think, to reflect about what is happening in the church.
Father, naglabas recently, or actually almost immediately after the announcement of the resignation, ang Reuters ng 10 probable names na pwedeng maging next pope. And one of them would be our own Archbishop, no? Archbishop Tagle. Or Cardinal Tagle, no? Father. What are your thoughts on this na itong 10 to ay probable?
Ang pagkakaiba kasi yan naman parang American Idol, vote Cardinal
top 10,
1 for top 10
American
ganun.
Idol.
Yun ay opinion lang naman ng Reuters, ng isang communication agency. Pero anybody can be elected. Si Cardinal Tagle siguro dahil alam natin na mabait siya, very humble, talagang payak na tao. Siyempre dito sa Pilipinas, uy, atin yan.
Right.
Parang American Idol, Jessica Sanchez lahat. Pero I think even Cardinal Tagle is a very humble man, would say na the Spirit, it is the work of the Spirit, it is the work of God who choose the Pope. The cardinals will select in a prayerful moment, in a grace moment, in a conclave, kung sino yung magiging cardinal. It is not going to be swayed by, uy, ano yung nakalista dun sa Reuters o anong sabi ng TV survey. It is not like that.
About how old Father is Cardinal Tagle?
Si Cardinal Tagle, kung di ako nagkakamali, nasa mga 55.
55.
Okay,
55.
so that's
He's still
pretty young. Yeah. Tsaka talagang yung mga Filipinos medyo hype talaga tayo.
Siyempre
tayo sa mga text vote, tayo yung number one
text
dyan.
vote. Pero we don't do it that way. And I'm sure na ang lahat ng mga cardinal, they will attend the conclave with openness. And if they are elected, they can also refuse.
Okay. So
Pagka na-elect ka, halimbawa, Cardinal JC, based on the result, you have been chosen to be the new pope. Do you accept?
So you can refuse.
So pwede mo sabihin na, I cannot. And then, election uli yan.
what if it's siya ulit? Is that possible? Or hindi na siya
uli,
kasama?
palagay ko baka kailangan kumbinsihin na siya ng talagang
Opo.
ang espiritu na talaga. Ikaw na
ang
talaga,
nagdedesisyon.
Tumigil ka na, baka kailangan tapikin ng ito isang tawag na talaga, you have been chosen. So kaya pwede rin.
Although Father, si Cardinal Tagle, as you said, is 55. As far as I know, si Pope John Paul II, when he was selected, was also very young.
Very young,
I think
yes.
he was, hindi mali yung figure ko, but I think he was 58 years old.
Something like that,
Yeah.
56, something like that. Yeah,
So
around that time.
is it possible na hindi naman pala ganun kabata talaga si Cardinal Tagle?
The thing is, once you're a cardinal and you're a part of the conclave and you're elected, walang age limit eh. Kung sino yan. Ang meron lang yung magboboto. Those who can vote in the conclave are those cardinals below 80 years old. So yun. And based on the counting right now, we have 118 cardinals who can be electors,
Right.
who will choose. Pero kung sino yung iano nila, hindi na sasabihin, ay, teka, 45 lang itong cardinal na to, 55 o 60. No. They can elect even advanced age.
Tama.
Oh, kasi remember, kahit si Pope Benedict XVI nung na-elect siya nung 2005.
He was already past 80.
80,
Mhm.
yes.
So kaya ano rin, wala sa age limit.
Tama, Father.
At pagka nandun ka na, doon makikita because it will be done through a prayerful moment talaga na gathering. Yung akala na discernment magninilay sila, they will have scripture readings, they will celebrate mass, they will discuss, they will share. But the moment na nung time ng election, tahimik sila. Hindi sila pwedeng mag-usap-usap na, uy, Brazilian naman ang piliin natin yun.
Tama.
Uy, Pilipino naman. Para Asia. Uy, African. O, tama na mga Italian. Hindi ganun ang proseso eh. Iba yung paraan natin sa politics ngayon.
Although, Father, as a siguro a few last questions na lang. Merong mga nakalista rin doon na Brazilian, Sao Paulo, ganyan. Actually, many of those listed in Reuters top 10 would be from poor countries. Tingin niyo ba, Father, merong magandang maidudulot, no? Or meron bang epekto kung kunyari galing sa isang developing country this time around, no? Ang susunod na Pope?
I think ang pag-elect ng Pope o ang pagpili ng Pope, it is a ministry, it is a Petrine. Yan yung tradition ng simbahan mula pa kay St. Peter. If you will remember, the first Pope is from the poorest of the poor also, a
Right.
fisherman. So ngayon, kung pumili man ng taga-Brazil, taga-Rome o taga-dito, it is not because of the background. It is not whether you're coming from third world country or fourth world country or first world. I think they will choose based on how they know about this cardinal. Yung capacity niya, yung personality niya, yung kakayanan niya, ganun siya pipiliin. Hindi dahil ay kumuha naman tayo ng taga Latin America
Yeah.
para nang noon mas cool, or dito naman tayo sa Africa para maiba naman ang kulay ng Pope. Hindi eh. Pagdating nila ron, hindi mo alam. Hindi kayo nag-uusap-usap. Biglang inisip nila, i-vote natin itong si ano. Yung pala lahat sila ay ganun. So
Right.
hindi mo alam, baka yun ang dinigta ng espiritu. Yun ang lumabas. But not because dahil galing sa samhirap or dahil nalagay sa doon sa ano. For
Sa
sure,
top
itong
10.
nakalagay sa Reuters, kalat yan sa internet, sa buong mundo. Yung iba mga electors pwede lang mabasa. But that will not sway them.
Yeah.
Because once they are there, puro dasal kayo. Puro dasal, dasal, dasal.
All right.
Okay,
Thank you
thank
so
you so
much,
much.
Father Arnold. At talaga, we really hope for the best, no?
Yes,
sa
yes.
pagpili ng ating susunod na
At
Pope.
siguro sa ating mga ngayon, as Wednesday, beginning today
Tama.
ng Lent, ng Quaresma, pagdasal natin si Pope Benedict XVI.
Okay.
Yung health niya, ano man ang pinagdadaanan niya ngayon, but to thank him, to thank God for his leadership, for bringing the church together. But at the same time, ipagdasal natin ang simbahan at ang lahat ng mga Catholics to remain united and to really put into heart our compassionate ministry to care for the poor, especially this time of Lent, na magbahagi tayo sa mga mahihirap. Magbahagi tayo sa mga
Thank you so
Okay,
much,
thank you so
Father
much,
Arnold.
Father.
Thank you, Carla. Thank you, JC. God bless.